I'm Jenny, live from Developer Shed headquarters with news you can't use for the week of January 14, 2009. And here's our first story. Welcome to another astonishing episode of News of the Weird, where the less I say, the smarter I sound. This week's first topic is for all of you web surfers with one hand on the mouse and one hand on the rooster. Scientists with bad teeth, also known as British scientists, have created a mouse that you can control with your feet, meaning you can now use two hands when you asphyxiate your poultry. What? If a chicken is bad, you have to go punish it? I don't get it. Next up, Disney Corp, long known for their advances in the science of child labor, has dreamed up a new version of Guitar Hero, dubbed Star Guitarist. One of the chief complaints about Guitar Hero is that it actually has nothing to do with a real guitar. Disney looks to one-up the competition, however, and its game not only uses a real guitar, but teaches you how to play it too. Asked why the Disney rocker Miley Cyrus never used the instrument to learn how to play, spokespeople responded, she was too busy being an underage tour. Nerds are hoping that learning guitar will get them chicks, but it won't, because they're still fat nerds. It isn't often these days that you hear of a 19-year-old virgin, but Natalie Dillon, a college student from San Diego, California, has somehow managed to remain one. Looking at her, the only way this is remotely possible is if she went to school in San Francisco. The 19-year-old has come up with a unique way to pay for college, as well as a new house, a boat, and just about anything else she could want. Hooking up with infamous escort service, the Bunny Ranch, Natalie has put her virginity up for auction online. The bidding began back in July at around $243,000 and has recently skyrocketed to $3.8 million. The last bidder was a man from Australia, which answers the long-asked question, who would ever sleep with Paul Hogan? You know how I was offered money for sex one time, but I had to turn it down. I didn't have change for $50. And now live from Kenny Ray's Trailer Park in Bethesda, here's Bobby Earnhardt.
I can't remember where I put the keys to the trailer. Oh. Well, woo-wee, and welcome back to another episode of Redneck Tech. I'm Bob Earnhardt, and I'm going to talk to you today about something that happened last week, something that really struck me as a little bit weird. No, it ain't that. Here's what happened. There's this thing out there. It's called Tweeter. And Tweeter, you get to send a whole bunch of messages to people and tell them, hey, I just caught me a bass. Hey, I just took a poop. Hey, my kid just fell down a hole. But here's the interesting thing, right? Everybody uses it. Even our president, new president, Barack Obama. Now, somebody figured out a way, them crazy German hackers is what I think, and they came over and they figured out a way to hack into other people's accounts and start Twittering for them. So instead of saying, my kid fell down a well, you might say, I fell down a well. Sends the wrong message. So here's my advice to people out there. When you get a message from somebody that says, hey, I need your password, think of it like somebody saying, hey, I want to take away your guns. And just say no. It's your right to have your password. And it's your right to have guns. Don't forget that. Yeah. I'm Bob Earnhardt. I'll see you next week. And don't Tweeter when you're not supposed to. All right? You take it easy.
Science, magic and technology, voodoo dolls and chance, electricity will make it weird science.
Desperate for global domination and looking for a way to waste more money, the United States military held its annual Mad Scientist Conference back in August of 2008. Topics discussed included ray guns, teleportation devices, nanotechnology, pocket protectors, and tape to hold your glasses together when a bully beats you up for your lunch money. This conference follows on the heels of a meeting Homeland Security officials had with sci-fi writers the previous year, which included topics such as ray guns, teleportation devices, and who would win a fight, Captain Kirk or Yoda. I'm Jenny. Thanks for joining me for news you can't use. Brought to you by Developer Shed. I'll see you next week.